Hello, hi, it's me Tiki here on this hot summer day, but as you can see, I was able to at least bake my face. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Sunday. I hope it's not too hot wherever you're from. I'm just going to do a short live here to talk to you guys a little bit more about the venture that I have ventured into, Paparazzi Consulting, or Paparazzi Accessories. So, hi, welcome to my show. I hope you're having a good Sunday. I hope you're not sweating like me. It is hot, and as you can see, I have the fan on, and it is absolutely doing nothing. If today doesn't teach you the lesson about fan versus air conditioning, nothing will. Okay, because I explained that to my 8-year-old, like, because she was like, why is it hot? The fan is just blowing hot air. I was like, because the fan does not condition the air. All it does is it moves it. It circulates the air, but it doesn't actually condition it to be any cooler. So yeah. So I hope wherever you are, you have some air conditioning. And if you are in a place that is cold or rainy, I'm sorry. I hope it gets better there soon, all right? So guys, I am here today to talk to you guys a little bit about Paparazzi Accessories. If you're not sure what it is, I am a paparazzi independent consultant, among other things. I know if you guys read my bio, it's like, really? Like, I'm literally, I must be mixed with Jamaican or something, because I have like 14 jobs. I'm serious. It's not on purpose. It's just like I like being busy, and I like doing things and being of service and helping. So anywhere I can find a way that I can help other people, that's what I like doing. And I will get into how paparazzi is awesome at that in just a moment. So let me tell you guys about paparazzi itself, because you guys know me, and I will get distracted, and somewhere along the lines we will be talking about my dogs or my kid in Japan or something else. So like The Rock says, you know, he doesn't know, but we're married. But like The Rock says, focus. Okay, guys, we're gonna focus. All right. So Paparazzi Accessories is this wonderful fashion accessories company that is based in Utah. They have a tremendous network of paparazzi consultants like myself. They were started by a couple, not a couple of people, but I mean a couple of couples. So it's almost like the Brady Bunch in my head. Here's the story of some lovely ladies. So if you want to go online and actually check out the story of Paparazzi and how it was founded, you can go to my site, fab5jewels.com, and you'll see right there, it links up to the Paparazzi site, and you can see our founders and how the company actually got founded. But what it is based on is the belief that just something as small as a little sparkle and a little dazzle can make you feel better inside. It can give you a little more confidence to face the day. It can make you sparkle bright from the inside out. And it can help your pockets sparkle too. So, and that's what we do. We sell. Hi, Felicia. Thank you for joining in. How is your Sunday today? I hope you're having a beautiful day. So what I was explaining is that paparazzi doesn't just sell jewelry. It sells beauty. And I don't want to say that in a pretentious way or anything like that. I mean, it sells beauty from the inside out. You know, when I was sick and I was going through like what I was going through, there were a lot of times when I looked in the mirror and I just didn't see myself, you know, and having accessories and stuff like that, it didn't make me look so sick. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't, like those days when I did get up and I did put on my little accessories and stuff like that, people did say things like, oh, you're looking good today. Oh, you're so cute. You must be feeling better. That kind of thing, you know, and it did. It made me feel better inside. You know, when you can go to an interview and you can put your face forward. I hope you do put your face forward. When you can go to an interview and you can put your best face forward and you feel confident because you know what you're talking about, but you also look good too, you can own the world. I can tell you there have been things that I have done where I have no idea what I was doing, but because I looked the part, people allowed me to come in there and actually figure it out, you know? So sometimes, and especially in, I want to say, this world where now we are so image driven by like things such as Instagram and right here Facebook, just kind of boosting your self-confidence in the way you look can actually boost your perspective. You know what I'm saying? So you will get out there and you'll want to go out there and look for more jobs and go out and meet more people and socialize, when indeed people do look at you and say, oh, you look good today. Oh, I like that necklace. Oh, you look you know? And so when you can do that, and you can do that and still, you know, save a little money. And that's the other thing paparazzi is based upon. There are a lot of us independent consultants who are parents. And as a mom, you find that you become selfless after a point. And you lose the ability to be selfish. Like, I have had times where I didn't eat because there wasn't enough for me and the kids. So I'm going to go to bed hungry because I can do that. They can't. I can tell you there are times where I didn't have things because I spent the money for the kids, you know? And so that's just what we do. It's what we've been taught to do, and it's no, don't feel guilty about that. You know, it's what we do. It's what we're supposed to do. But with paparazzi, you can spend $5. Look, let me show you guys what I'm wearing right now, because I just noticed when I did it, I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. What I'm wearing right now, this here, this ring, this necklace, $10. That's it. And don't forget, every paparazzi necklace, as you see here, comes with matching earrings. So really, when you're telling people that they're buying a two-piece set, or when you're telling people, oh, you're buying two pieces. So let's say someone wanted to buy this bracelet here and this necklace set. They are actually buying 3 pieces for $10. So now let me show you guys something. I know I'm probably not supposed to do this, but I'm going to show you guys the real, because that's the way I am. I like being real. I like telling you guys things and showing you guys things. So if you excuse me just one moment, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull something and show you guys something really quick. And I know you guys are going to be like, what? Hold on, okay? Okay. Do. There's some little music for you guys there. It's almost like a Mario Brothers when I started it out. It was like do. Okay, so guys, I want to show you this piece right here. So I'm just going to cover the name up like that, okay? So this is not a paparazzi piece, right? And I want you to look at it and see, it's really nice. It's a nice piece, right? It is not, hi, how you doing? Not a paparazzi piece, right? It's beautiful. You've got that gorgeous gold tone. You've got all this nice chaining and linking. You've got those accents. You've got 3 chain layers, right? And I'm going to tell you guys where I got it. I got this from Paparazzi, which is it's a little discount store here in Los Angeles. I don't know if it actually goes outside of Los Angeles, but it's a discount store. Now, remember what I said. A discount store. Do you see that there, guys? $5.99. Now, this is a discount store, so what they're actually saying is that this was retailed at another price, and they were able to obtain it and then discount it to this price, $5.99. So their original price, I don't know if you can see it crossed out here, was $11.99, right? $5.99 at the discount store, and it originally was supposed to be $11.99, right? So now, once again, let me show you. You notice anything? Okay, maybe not. Let me show you a paparazzi piece. And this is one of my pieces here. That's why it's not on like a board or anything like that. So this is a paparazzi piece. Look at that. Same beautiful gold tone, but I'm going to tell you this much. This piece, oopsie, by the weight of it, do you see how weighty this piece is? It is a nice, realistic type of weight. I don't know if you like buy fashion jewelry, or like as they used to call it, costume jewelry, but you know that jewelry is light as flakes. Like, you know, you can just, and it just, it breaks real easy. Like, really, like, here we go. I'll shake this for you. You guys, you see how flimsy it is, right? Now listen to this. That's weight, guys. So this is really good quality jewelry for $5. $5. Now, here's where I'm going to blow your mind. Here's where I'm going to blow your mind. Boom. See those? Right. You notice that? They match. So, yes, that's right. You get matching earrings with every single set. Hi, how you doing? I was just telling people why. Because I went to a discount store and I purchased this item, and I was in shock that it was more expensive on discount than the $5 jewelry I sell here. Much less quality, like the quality was subpar. And on top of that, as you see here, Paparazzi includes earrings with every single necklace. So there you go, ladies. This is a set. This is a necklace. This is only $5. So now you don't have to feel guilty about buying yourself something nice. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, like, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I am pressed for time. And a lot of times when I'm in, like, I don't have time to go somewhere and look for jewelry. And when I'm in places like Kmart, Target, Walmart, wherever I'm going to shop, because those are the places that I go. I can't go to Macy's and stuff like that. They don't. The lint from my pocket will set off an alarm. But but when I'm in these types of places, I don't have the time to actually stop and procure the jewelry aisle, like go through the jewelry, because I'm there with my kids. So I'm usually like, hey, stop, leave that alone, put that down. I am not buying that. You know what I'm saying? So to have the opportunity to be able to come home, sit down, after cooking dinner, after washing dishes, after feeding the dogs, after getting in the shower, and sit down and relax and actually go to a place that has the jewelry that I like, and look, and the jewelry that I can afford, and look and have interaction with someone, not only as like a jewelry consultant, but as a friend. Like, you know, my like, not, I won't say BFF, because I'm not gonna throw myself in that book like that. I'm not your BFF, but I can be your BJG, your best jewelry girl. Okay, I can be your BJG, your best jewelry girl. Okay. And I mean, that's just what it is. We are a network of women and men who are compassionate, we're supportive. So it's not just about jewelry, it's about having a friend who will look at you and see the things that you like. Like, what I like doing is when one of my friends, or one of my customers is actually looking for an item and they're not sure. I love recommending things because I can actually know these people and say, oh, you know what, this looks like you. I've got something that I think you're gonna like. And it turns out they do. You know, it's more like being a friend. Okay, so once again, I don't want to get distracted, you guys. You know, I'm telling you guys about Paparazzi, and I also want to show you guys a little bit about the quality of the jewelry and why the product itself is a good, you know, it's a good buy. Because when I first was thinking about doing this, I began like sourcing product from a couple of different places. I went to Wish, and the horrible thing about Wish is during this time I was able to look through a few options as far as starting my boutique. And I went through downtown. I live in Los Angeles, so there's the jewelry district and the fashion district downtown. And I have a wholesaler's license, so I was able to go down there and look through the jewelry items there. And once again, it was stuff like this, real flimsy, like not very, I just knew that I wanted to offer my customers better quality, something I could stand behind that I would wear. Then when like I said, I went through trying to get procurement online, like finding a supplier online. And then I went through like Wish, which took, I wish, like it took forever. I could not, there would be no way that I could run a business and have my customers waiting between 4 to 6 weeks for my inventory to restock. Then down, like I said, it just became something that was inconvenient for me. So with Paparazzi, one, in that time that I was sourcing the items, I decided that I was going to go with Paparazzi because I had actually been able to shop and look through and all this other stuff for about a month before, because I ordered the items before I had even heard of Paparazzi. And I had gotten my kit and was getting ready to do my first event. When the item came, I had completely forgot about it. So yeah, those are some things that you kind of have to look into and stuff like that and see the deal, the value in Paparazzi. Another thing, with things like shipping and also things like being able to find an inventory that is so vast that it will meet every need, and it will continue to change. Paparazzi has a consistently changing inventory. They update their site daily, new products daily. So that gives you the opportunity to offer that to your customers. Hey, how you doing? I was just letting everybody know about Paparazzi Jewelry and why they might want to go ahead and look at this as a second income or even their own business. If you're going to be doing that just as all it is, and you're just going to make this your business, it is possible. It is very possible. It is only about how much effort and work you put into the business. So if you work this business like a full-time job, then it will produce like a full-time job. If you work this business like a part-time job, then you're going to produce part-time income. So, I'm just letting you guys know, I'm only being real. You get what you give. Okay? So now, going back to what I was saying before, I found that, one, their shipment is amazing. I just did my inventory order on the 2nd, and it'll be here tomorrow. And we have the 4th of July, and this is a weekend. So if that tells you any kind of idea of how fast you'll get your products, your inventory. Also, once again, they allow you to, once you're a consultant, you get to download the stock images and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry about trying to take pictures and trying to be this magnificent photographer and trying to, do that, because they already do it for you, and also, once again, like I said, the shipping is amazing. When you get $100 worth of product, it's free shipping. And I can tell you guys that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? And they also have great incentives like hostess rewards when you order. I think it's for like every $50 or something, you get a hostess reward. I know this much. When you order $100 worth of inventory, you get 3 hostess rewards. 3. So, that right there, the hostess rewards are regular pieces. So these are my hostess rewards right here. I keep them all together so that way when I have a hostess that wants to host a party, I can basically select something for her and I know where it's all at. But yeah, right now I am up to like 12 hostess rewards and stuff like that. So I gave one away though. So yeah, but I still want to give more away. So yeah, if you're watching and you want to be a hostess, please let me know. I will more than happily give you one of these pieces. Look at my bag. It's so full. I want it to be empty, okay? And that's another thing. So another thing that I wanted to say about being able to help your community and being able to help others become, economically on their feet. That you can help people get back on their feet. So when I was sick, I got displaced from my job and my career. And actually, I didn't even know once I was better if I was going to be able to return to my duties and activities. And even still to this day, I'm really a little impaired. There are some things that I just can't do anymore. And so when I was in the recovery state, I was really scared. I have two young children, one who will be off on her way to college, and I was scared. Like, how am I going to support my family? I can't get up and work a full-time job. Then what's going to happen to us? I was scared. And, I went into paparazzi with a lot of apprehension, I'm just going to say. And I didn't believe that this was going to be something that was going to work out. I'm just going to say that, and I think that's the general opinion with people who are in sales and direct marketing for the first time, or direct sales for the first time. You really do. You feel like, yeah, whatever. This is sales. I'm not going to be any good at it. It's not going to work. Well, I'm here to tell you that is probably not the truth. Because when you have a product that sells itself, you really don't have to work as hard. All you have to do is put it out there. And my best advertisement was myself, And so that made it considerably easy to work for myself, All I had to do is wear the jewelry and go out there and socialize and network and tell people what I was doing and give out my cards. And eventually I started gaining people in my shopping group. I started gaining likes on my business page. It's not up there where it's like I've got hundreds of people liking my page and all this other stuff, but it's starting to happen. And that is what it's about, building, right? You are now trying to build your future, and that is what paparazzi will help you do as long as you put in the work to do it. So also going back to offering people this opportunity to work for themselves. When you do have children, it seems like there are always things popping up. And when you have a regular 9 to 5, I can't tell you the amount of times that my employers have put me in that position where I feel guilty for being a mom because my kid is sick, and so now I have to miss work, and they're like, well, this is the third time this month or whatever, and it's like, well, what would you have your mom do? What would you have your mom do? Would you want her to just leave you there sick and not able and just walk off to go and produce? How do you expect me to be a happy employee if my child is at home sick, suffering? And so yeah, it is hard working and being out there and being a working mother. But when you work from home, you are your own boss. So if your kid is sick today, then it's okay for you to take the day off. You don't even have to take the day off because you can run your business on your phone. You know what I'm saying? And the great thing is that your kid can be nurtured and happy, and you can be happy and still be producing at your job, I just recently had some major things going on in my life. My car broke down. They came in and did some out of nowhere remodeling in my apartment. All these things took me completely out of the game. First not having the car, I couldn't do my events and stuff that I would have regularly done. But if I had a 9 to 5, I wouldn't have been able to travel to and from work without being on the bus or something to that effect, which would have made my transit just completely, I've rode the bus and it's just so hard. And a lot of times you end up late or something like that. And it's difficult, and you get fired, or written up, or, it just diminishes your integrity at your job. And then also with my daughter, my oldest daughter, she traveled overseas. So there were a lot of things that we needed to do in the days right before, in order to get her ready and get her there. Sports. My children are both in sports and just going to practices and sometimes tournaments and things like that. They come up and they're not at, like, the most normal times sometimes. Also, things like, you want to just be able to have fun activities with your kids, maybe just take them out and do things for them. Recitals and all these different things, doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, and all these different things that come up in the day, the regular 9 to 5 day that you need to be in attendance for, or you're responsible for as a parent. But at the same time, you need to be an employee in order to pay your bills and be able to substantiate your lifestyle. So how do you do that, right? Paparazzi offers you that and giving you the opportunity to work for yourself. You set your own schedule. Whatever times, days you want to work. I know there are some people who do, like, who work graveyard, who do this at night. They have their sales at night and they have a good crowd of people because they're night shoppers. They found their niche, which was the people who are shopping at night. There are a lot of people who do this just through their groups, like, at church, or like, what, at work, or, well, not at work, but like through church or whatever little groups, social groups that they interact with. And that's enough just to keep them substantiated. There are people who do this on Instagram where they just, do albums and photo books and the people follow, and then they come to their groups and they sell and they shop from there. There are people who, by having just an online site, there are people who just do that online. There are people who go and do the job expos and stuff like that and work the recruitment opportunity and make money like that. So, like I said, there are countless ways to make money. I'm going to give you guys a real quick overview of just 11 ways that are really popular in the paparazzi community to sell. And I'm going to give you ways that are online and offline. Okay? So, offline. Let's say you just want to do the direct sales offline in, as I like to say, the old school way, right? Because before we had Facebook, YouTube, and all this technology, we had word of mouth. And so, that's one of the great ways that you can sell paparazzi, is just one, by being your own fashion model and opening your mouth. So now, if you have a nice home and you don't mind inviting people over, you can host your own paparazzi parties and have what they call open house hours, where you have people will come through with your jewelry set up and have fresh refreshments and stuff like that, and maybe for 1 to 2 hours on a specific day, they come through and they shop with you. Boom. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Your own little stop and shop, pop-up shop, right? All right. You can actually have others host parties. If you don't have like, I live in an apartment and I live on the third story. So there are people underneath me and it's hot, it's small, it's an apartment. So I can't do the hosting here in my apartment, but I do host with other people. So if you wanted to host at an event or at your own home, and that's how you get those hostess rewards, then you go ahead and contact me and I will go ahead, we'll schedule a date and a time, and voila, you're in the business, you're making it. Another thing, or actually that would be how people would set up with you. I'm talking about myself. If you were a hostess, this would be how you would actually be able to host parties at other people's house and stuff like that. Once again, the open house hours, having people come through at a certain time. And here's another thing. You want to try and connect with maybe salons and boutiques and stuff like that, and see if they will allow you to have open house hours in their salons and stuff like that, by giving the hostess or the owner of the salon the hostess rewards. Okay. Also, try going in on a consignment deal. Maybe, because that's why I have a couple of consignments where I have my jewelry in a shop and also in a store. And the way I did that was I chose out 12 really good pieces from the men's line. Hi. From the men's line, the children's line. Hi, Candy. And all of those great things. And when You get your nice little selection. You can have them fill out what we call a consignment form, and that basically allows them to hey, I'm good, how are you? I'm just giving people a little bit of information about paparazzi, and if they are interested in the opportunity that it gives them, and some ways that they can sell and make money through paparazzi. So one of the ways is to do consignment, and you would actually basically not give your jewelry, but you're going to consign it out to a store or a salon, and they fill out a contract, and you give them a certain amount of time, like maybe a week, and then you come back and pick up the proceeds, and voila. Now, what I would say in that situation as well, thank you. What I would say in that situation as well, if you do one of these parties, or you allow one of your a salon or a boutique to do your jewelry on consignment, that you keep in good contact with them. And if they do have a regular clientele, if they sell out quick, or if they have people who have come back within the week, that means that they have a want a demand for the paparazzi jewelry, and you might have a consultant on your hands. Now, what I would do is I would approach the owner of the salon or the owner of the boutique, and let them see that. Let them see the fact that they've had revenue come in, and that this can be a consistent thing, and that rather than you being in the middle, they can actually go ahead and do this themselves by setting up a small little display like the one you've set up for them, and now they can reap the rewards and the proceeds themselves without having to cut you as a consultant your fee out. So I mean, I'm just saying, I like to give people all kinds of opportunities, and a lot of people will be like, well, why would you cut yourself out of the scene? Well, because paparazzi gives you an opportunity to do this without cutting yourself out of the scene. So rather than having now to go in consignment all the time with this with this boutique or store owner, they are now a consultant in your upline, meaning you get a percentage off of their sales. So, that's just something for you to think about in ways to expand your business, like I said, in the offline way. And of course, there are the multi-consultant pop-up, I would say boutiques or whatnot. So there are different consultants in different direct marketing groups and sales. So I know there's one that starts with an L. I don't think I can actually say it. There's another one that starts with an A that sells makeup. And if you know any friends that are in these different companies, then get together and you guys go in and rent a space and have a nice suite where you are offering all of your services, all of your products together. And voila, watch how people come in. People love events and stuff like that. And what I would recommend is definitely putting this kind of thing all over Facebook, all over Instagram, all over YouTube, and even place that a lot of guys forget, Eventbrite. If you are having a party or anything like that, post it up to Eventbrite. A lot of people go searching for things to do on the weekend, and Eventbrite will put your stuff right up there based upon the date when people are searching. So if you're doing this on a weekend and people are coming in and they say, oh, things to do on the weekend in your area, in Eventbrite, your event will come up, one of the events that they should go to. All right, guys, let's say it is like California, too hot to go outside, okay? If it's too hot to go outside and you want to make your money online in the cool, refreshing air conditioning or fan, Paparazzi offers you that opportunity too. So I'm going to tell you guys about some ways that you can make your money online. One of the best ways you can make your money online is here, doing a thank you. I was just saying about like how Paparazzi offers you the opportunity to get these kind of things for like literally pennies on the dollar. Because as moms, we are consistently feeling guilty about getting things. And so I went shopping just over the weekend, and I seen this because I always love checking out jewelry, even if it's not paparazzi. And I bought this, right? Now this right here is something that you would see, but look at, you hear how flimsy it is? Flimsy, right? And this was at a discount store. Remember the word discount store, right? Now look at that. $5.99 is their price, right? But regularly at a store, it's $11.99. So my quiz was, do you notice anything missing? Notice anything missing? Earrings. Every paparazzi necklace set comes with matching earrings, and that within itself is amazing. Because I know you know, just getting a necklace is like maybe $10 or something like that. Now you got to go and search for some earrings that actually match. And if you can find earrings that match and a cute necklace together for $5, you are winning, right? So, and then to top it off, if you get the necklace, it has its matching earrings. So now you can go in for the price that you would pay. Yeah, for the price that you would pay for like just the necklace set, and get you a ring now or a bracelet, and have 3 pieces instead of 1 for the price that you would pay for 1 piece at those like discount or like you know, stores like, you know, Target and stuff like that. So that's why I say I love paparazzi, because basically I would not be able to, you know, grab the cute accessories that I want. Like I used to be able to do it like once a month or so. You know, I get like, yeah, I spend like $50 on some cute little accessories and stuff like that. But that $50 would only yield me like maybe 2 or 3 things, like maybe a necklace and some earrings and all, but that's it, you know. $50 with paparazzi, I mean, literally, you're halfway there to a kit. You're halfway to a consultant. You're halfway to owning your own business right there. So, yeah. So that's why I love this. I love paparazzi and stuff. It is so hard for me to stay out of my own inventory. I tell you, every time, like, I can't wait for tomorrow. Oh, yes. Did you get into the VIP because my stuff is coming tomorrow? Yes. The United States Postal Service is amazing. I love them. I love them because I put my order in on the 2nd. We remember that there was the 4th of July. I don't like to do things the easy way. So I put my orders in at like 11 o'clock at night when they don't officially count for the day of, and then expect them to be putting my order together, and then I'll check the next day like, ooh, is there anything? No, it's not nothing, because they just found your order today. They just got into work today and found your order. So, of course, my order posts for the next day. So I made my order on July 2nd. It posted July 3rd. So, of course, when I saw it post July 3rd, I was like, okay. I am not going to see it before like Wednesday or Thursday of next week, because of the holiday and the weekend, right? No. Let me tell you. They gave me a notification on the 5th that my stuff had already been shipped out. And then yesterday morning, I got the alert that it is actually at the distribution facility. But of course, because it's Sunday, I'm not going to get it until tomorrow. So, yes, I am loving that, because it's less than a week later. It is absolutely amazing that I will be able to get my jewelry that fast, my inventory that fast, considering holiday and a weekend. So, that's amazing, guys. I told you about Wish and all those other places that the shipping, you're just going to go ahead. Don't hold your breath. Don't do that, okay? So yeah, all right. So going back to like telling you guys about how you can actually sell or, you know, make your money online. The very first thing is that website, guys. The website. You already have a website. Now, what I would recommend doing, because your website will come up with the paparazzi accessories.com handle, and then it'll / with your consultant number. So, for example, my website was paparazziaccessories.com/163393. It sounds like I'm giving up some kind of electronic or robotical code, right? So that can be a little difficult, one, to print on cards, and two, to tell people when they want to know where to find you. So what I would recommend doing is to go to GoDaddy and grab yourself a domain. Before you even get into your jewelry store and all that stuff, you want to go ahead and start thinking of something fun and catchy that people will remember for your name. So before I even started with Paparazzi, I thought about Fab and Five Jewels, because the jewelry is fabulous and it is only $5 and it's jewels. So Fab and Five Jewels. I don't know if you could get any simpler than that, right? And so then what I did is I went and checked that out with GoDaddy to see if that domain was available, which it was, and that is how I made the decision to name my little boutique Fab and Five Jewels. Okay, so I would recommend that when you decide to get started with your your jewelry boutique or as a consultant, that you go and research names to make sure that your domain is available and you don't have to name it something crazy like Fab and Five Jewels .784. You know what I'm saying? So now, once you find out your domain is available, go ahead and purchase it right away. Purchase it. And then you go and link that in to your Paparazzi accessories site. So then what will happen is when people type in faband5jewels.com, it will link directly into your paparazziaccessories.com site, okay? And then people can begin immediately shopping from you, and you can start making money now. So like, for example, we already know how fast e-commerce is. So I told you guys right now, faband5jewels.com, you go in there and you hit the little box that says, I want to be a consultant, right? It's going to take you like 5 minutes to go through the little consultant form, and then also to go ahead and pay for it to go ahead and cycle back and say your payment has been processed, you're an official consultant, and it'll give you a number. Now, at that point, I'm telling you now, we're about 10 minutes in. At that point, you can go tag that link, take that link, go to your Facebook timeline and say, hey everybody, I just started my new jewelry business. Come on in, my friends. Get in with this $5 jewelry. That's right, everything is only $5. Bling, hit your link and watch it happen. Watch it happen. Now, you're waiting for your kit. That's fine. Your kit will come within 7 days, I'm sure. Mine's did. I wasn't even ready for my kit. Once again, playing shipping games. I thought the shipping was going to take longer because when I ordered my kit, there was a storm and there was all kinds of other things that were going to be complicating the actual shipment. And they even said so on the website. They gave us pre-warning that, it may take a little longer than usual, but just hang in there. I am telling you, I got that notification. I was nowhere near ready. I hadn't even done my invites for my friends to come over and see. It was all bad. And if you saw my box opening, my kit opening, it was like, oh my gosh. It was like literally the most, will you be the answer to the call? It was the most saddest box opening. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, guys. But we tried, okay? Because one of my friends, she wasn't able to make it because something came up. Then another one of my friends, I was trying to call her and I couldn't reach her that day. It was so bad, but their shipping is amazing. And yes, you will get your stuff fast and furious, but you don't even have to worry about that because your site will be up and running from the moment. From like 10 minutes after you have already decided you want to be a consultant, you will actually be in there ready to start making your money. Now, then you can start using these tips in order to make your money. Go to your Facebook and your Instagram and start posting pictures right away. Like I said, as a paparazzi consultant, you can now access the stock images and you can access the images that are in your kit. Start telling people, let them know, put those pictures up and let them know what's happening. The next thing you want to do is you want to start a private shopping group and start telling people and inviting them to start going to your group so that way they can be your VIPs, your very important people, the people that you know will come and shop and will love your jewelry, start sending them there so that way they can go in, so that way Facebook won't try and slash you and put you in Facebook jail for doing your jewelry on your personal page. Because I went to Facebook jail. I went to Facebook jail. That's right. Ex-Facebook felon here. Yeah. Then you want to start doing what I'm doing. You want to start live streaming. Start talking to people. Start getting people out there, letting them know you are out there. You're in there. Let them see your jewelry. Let them see your jewelry. Let them see your happiness. Let them see how excited you are. Let them just get in on that charisma and, see how exciting the world of paparazzi is. And once they start seeing the jewelry, they'll start buying the jewelry. And you'll be surprised because once you start doing lives, you will start now gaining the attention of Facebook, and it will start ranking your page and your lives amongst the other ones. Okay? Thank you. Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. Also, once again, like I said, make sure that you're encouraging customers to go to your website and start ordering on your website. Okay? Then make sure you're doing Facebook parties. So the way those go is I have every Friday Fun Day, which is basically a Facebook fun party. And I invite people to come in, hang out with me. We play games. I give out prizes. Of course, I showcase the jewelry, but it's more about just letting them know that it's cool here. We're hanging out. We're having fun. And I want them to experience what a live party with me, an actual party like in their house or their job or wherever they want to host a party, what that experience would be like as well. So you want to host these live Facebook parties, invite your friends, and do things that are fun and livening and keeping people's engagement going on during your parties. And I'm telling you, you will have people stop you in the middle of everything like, 62. That necklace back there. Like, they're like, look, okay, I answered the question, but I want that necklace before anybody else. And before you know it, you'll just start selling things like that, Instagram, you want to start doing Instagram sales. One way you can do it is because, as you know, Instagram only gives you a minute of video time. So what you can do is, you see how I have this display here, you can just take your numbers, because you'll need these little numbers, and you'll get these numbers. And I also have in my group for my consultants DIYs on how to make your numbers and stuff like that. So what you want to do is, in your Instagram sales, you just go ahead and take your numbers and do like this. And then you want to go ahead and show the people, just showcase it. Like, okay, here you go. We have this beautiful double layered white coral necklace with a matching bracelet and beautiful matching ring. Over here we have this beautiful stylish turquoise and aqua silver chain piece with all this cluster in the neckline with a matching turquoise ring and beautiful silver hammered metal bracelet. Here we have this beautiful necklace and beautiful bracelet and earring set, only $10. All these items are $10, lead and nickel free. If you have any questions, please go ahead and hit me up in the inbox. Thanks a lot. Bye. Me, I am one of them people that would stop you. Yes. And by all means, I love it, because you know me, I'm a chatterbox. So sometimes you do have to put the brakes on Tiki so that way she can get to business. But yeah, and that's how you do a nice little Instagram sale really quick. Another thing that you can do on Facebook and Instagram are album sales, where you actually just take pictures of the jewelry. Maybe you're not into the live thing, or maybe you're a little shy and you don't like to speak in front of people, and that's perfectly fine. That doesn't mean that you can't make your money. All you have to do is show people the jewelry. So that doesn't, you might not say anything, and that's fine. Just be careful about the music. I will tell you guys that when you're doing any live feeds or any videos, be careful about your music, because they have stung me several times. And what I will tell you is this: they will mute your video. Yes, they get me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about me, but they be on me. But yes, they've stung me several times. Oh, Lord, don't die, right? They've stung me several times for my music. And I promise, I always say I do not own the content. That's why I don't have any music right now, because I want this to get on. I want the information to get out there, and I don't want anybody interrupting with that mute, so that way you guys can't hear it. And for once, my feed isn't jumping or doing the lag thing. So yes, this is good times. But what I was saying is that you know, you have to be careful with the music, because they will mute out the music once they hear any kind of copyrighted material. So here's what I would recommend. If you go on YouTube, they have all these live feeds of music. Those music live feeds I have never got dinged for. Now anytime I go for a playlist, like when I did my 80s show and I went for the 80s playlist, they killed my show because they could hear the 80s music in the background. I think it was don't you forget about me. Yes, they heard that. Don't that dun, dun, hey, 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 hey. They heard that. And that is what killed my feed right there, because I heard it dun, dun, and then it went blank. I was like, oh, you guys got to be kidding me. Come on, it's the 80s. Literally, it is classical music now. It should be no copyrights to this. But yeah, so you have to be careful with your music in your live feeds. Make sure you always mention that the music is not yours and you don't own the rights. Write it out in your feed, like title or whatever, and also make sure you make mention of it in your feed so you can save your feed, because they will kill it. YouTube as well. If you don't know about YouTube, YouTube will do a copyright strike on you, and if you get too many of those, they'll take your channel down, so you don't want that either. But the album sales, you know, you can go ahead, take your pictures and put them up in the album sale, and the customers will just come and check it out, just like any other page or anything like that. I think that was it. That is it for the ways that you can, I mean, these are just, you know, basic ways that you can sell. But you are the, I guess, the captain of your own ship here with Paparazzi. So you're not like, you know, you're not bound by just those ways of selling. If you come up with something new that's under the compliance, you know, I mean, you can't, they do have compliance, meaning that there are certain rules and regulations to the way that the items are sold or the way the items are advertised and stuff like that. And you have to remember that is the reason for them being in business for so long. They've been in business, I think, since 2010. And so you know, with companies that have been around for a long time and companies that have a good standing, they have to have some level of compliance that they have to regulate in order to keep people from going out and besmirching their good name, and to keep the integrity of not only the company, the brand, the artists, the designers, and everyone else who is affiliated with this company. I mean, because if you could just knock off Paparazzi jewelry and the designs and all that, then how would they be able to sustain themselves as a company? You know, and if you have consultants who are janky and come in and they just want to be able to, like, you know, get some of the jewelry in order to steal the designs and steal the concept of the company, then, you know, you wouldn't be able to keep the company going and keep it afloat. So with that being said, they do have compliance regulations that we do follow and stuff like that in order to make sure that the company keeps going. Not just for us, but for others who are also looking for themselves a way to, you know, come out of their financial burdens and possibly party their way to a second income. Hey! That's what I love about it. Where else can you party your way to a second income? Because, you know, there's that thing with the makeup. I'm not going to say who they are, but, you know, if you're down with the A, they also run through the same kind of concept where you have parties and stuff like that. And then there was the thing with the, I mean, it's not, I don't think Tupperware is like a brand name like that. Tupperware is a thing. So, you know, you had the Tupperware parties and all these things like that from the past. And, like, you know, they kind of went out. Sorry about that, guys. It kind of went out in the way of, like, you know, online shopping, when things became, when people were able to go to these big department stores and mass and find these things. Like, you know, you go now to Walmart and there's literally 2 to 3 aisles of Tupperware. So why would you need to call someone to come over here and sell you the Tupperware that you can get at the Dollar Tree for $1, right? Okay. Just like, you know, the makeup place, you know, now they are going out of style because you have places like Ulta, Sephora, and places like that that are dedicated to makeup and actually giving you such a vast selection of that it's like, why would you go anywhere else, right? Well, Paparazzi, the way they are able to avoid that is, like I said, by offering you the convenience of being able to structure your business any way you want to. So if you want to structure your business online, but yet now you feel like you want to change it up and then go offline, you can. In my situation, I began structuring my business offline, and now I'm restructuring my business more into an online venue. So that gives you that opportunity to allow you to do that. If you want to be just a consignment seller and work with that, then you can do that. But there are not too many companies that will offer you all those different ways of making your own money. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I know I've been chatting it up, talking to you guys a long time, but I wanted to come on here and give you guys an overview of Paparazzi, why it is a popular company right now, why it's on fire like an inferno, on fire like California, but but to also maybe give you a couple of reasons or a couple of examples as to how Paparazzi, like I said, may help you out of a financial burden, or a friend or someone that you know. So if you guys have any questions or anything that you want to know about Paparazzi in general, Paparazzi accessories, please let me know, inbox me, or you can also leave a comment on this video on the replay. If you have any other questions about the jewelry that you see, or if you like any of the pieces, please go ahead and inbox me and let me know. Make sure to join the VIP, because there is a sneak peek album out right now of the jewelry that is coming in tomorrow, and it will be only up for a few more hours. Also, my VIPs get to pre-order from that album, and they get to shop the box tomorrow when it comes in. So all of those are reasons why you want to become part of my VIP, Fabin 5 VIP, and there's also more in store in the VIP. All right, guys, I love you guys a lot, and I hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday, and I hope this Sunday brings an amazing start to your week. All right, guys, I'm Tiki, consultant number 163393.